is up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Yeah, out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it. My ride's is tinted.
The Warriors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
The best out. Foolish pride to make you not admit it.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Check it out. All right, now. Never knew a friend till I met a foe.
break.
Two shots. Never knew things till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall, scrap with my dog, rap with my
First
dog.
free throw is good.
Fly with me to land. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run, even if a youngster don't wanna pull him. Even if a youngster wanna meet the sun, we gon' rep to the death where the roots is from.
These days enough to change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange.
And he makes both free throws.
Constellation,
break.
gathering
Next break.
congregation. I'm rocking for my nation to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks, we gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks.
First one falls for it. And good on the second. So
Another fast break score for them, and they really made the most of their transition game. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, and the differential there is what stands out for me. I mean, they've also denied those runouts defensively.
the Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Rice.
Explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Madison. Shooting 1.
I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
The 3 quarters of
It's really becoming a key storyline in this one.
Yeah, sloppy play offensively, and that puts them at a disadvantage on the defensive side as well. plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Clear to the line for one more.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need to spend it. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love
And
it
that
how
one
we
calls
live.
for Rice. He'll go to the
They
line.
don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it how we live. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. How we live, 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 how we live. And they don't love us, they just love it.
And the free throw, no good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
That's good from Carson.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Rice. And another three for Golden State. The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. There's a screen from downtown. The shot no good. And Golden State will come the other way.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
And he takes the beat in stride and slams it home.
It doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse throwdown like that.
Clark, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
And he's already, guys, got a pretty good one. And I think it's only going to get better.
Keep it in my poncho.
Off the pick. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got his fourth rebound in this one.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Another steal. And they're on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Samuels. Another three for Golden State.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
It's tipped, and it's the Warriors on the break by himself. Finishes the break with a slam.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
So that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Here's Cobb, and too long on the shot. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rice. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Toronto's gone gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now the Warriors moving it up. A big dunk at the end of the break.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Here's Samuels. He uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Here's Cobb. Offensive rebound. Pearson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
YOLO, I don't even know anymore what that even mean though. If you only live once, why we keep doing the same? Back home where I come from, we keep being born again and again and again.
On the free throw, no good.
That's why they
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in trouble
For him tonight.
First free throw is good.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
One shot.
A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He was completely on a different level tonight. And his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league. But he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. You know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal. And that really opened up.
And that'll do it for tonight. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew. This is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.